everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another redstone tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to build a very simple secret base underneath a tree. Now, I'm actually in this world because, well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be using this for a thumbnail later on. But if we come right here to my tree, that's a little suspicious right here. We just have to throw an item at the tree, and it'll open up our secret door underneath our tree. We can go ahead, go inside of it, and then down here is our secret base, and it's laid out like this because, like I said before, I'm going to be using this as a thumbnail. But then all we have to do is just take our item out of this hopper, and it'll close it up right behind us. You can go ahead and do whatever you have to do inside of your secret base, but once you're ready to leave, chuck your item back inside the hopper. It really doesn't matter what item it is. Go right here, click right here, we'll go into a minecart, jump out of the minecart, and then just take our item outside of the hopper that's right down here, and then it'll close up right behind us. Guys, this thing is super simple to build. I really needed to make something simple to build right now because my head is still hurting from building the Among Us, the Skeld map. So let's go ahead and look at the redstone and then jump right into the tutorial. So here we are in my redstone world. So here is all the redstone. All it is a 4x4, guys. This thing is super easy to build. It's just a simple double piston extension and a couple of pistons pushing them in and out of the tree. So let's go ahead and get started up on this build. So for this build, you're going to need a 4x4 spacing, and you're also going to have to dig down 5. I recommend just digging out a little bit more so you can see all of your redstone, and that red concrete block is the exact spot where your tree is going to be going. Now, the resources you will need for this build are 6 sticky pistons, 1 hopper, 7 redstone repeaters, 1 redstone comparator, 5 redstone torches, 4 redstone, a rail, a minecart with a hopper, a minecart. We're also going to need a piston and a lever just to push blocks over our minecart so we can't see them. We're also going to need at least 1 staircase of your choice, it really doesn't matter, and of course, a tree and some bone meal to grow the tree once we are done. So once you got your area dug out and you gathered up all your resources, we're going to come to the bottom left-hand corner, and we're just going to count over 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Count up 1. This is where our tree is going to be going. And we're just going to place a block right here. Then to the right-hand side of this block, we're going to place a redstone torch. Place a repeater coming out of that redstone torch on 4 ticks delay. Place a block up in front of that repeater. A redstone torch on top of the block. A block on top of your redstone torch. And a piece of redstone on top of that block. Then right next to your off torch, we're going to take out our sticky pistons and place 3 sticky pistons facing in towards where our tree is going to be going, straight up in a line. Next up, we're going to swing to the backhand side, and going into the block that has our redstone torch, we're going to place a repeater, set it to 4 ticks delay. Next up, place a block right here to the side, and then place a redstone torch underneath this sticky piston off the block we just placed. It should make that bottom sticky piston extend, and then make them all extend right over here. Next up, we're going to place another torch off the side of this block, with another repeater coming out of that redstone torch, set it to 4 ticks delay. Next up, place up an observer block right above that 4 tick delay repeater with your block of choice right on top of it. Next up, take out your torches once again and place another one off the top of this block, a block on top of the torch, some redstone here, and then a block to the side of it with a repeater coming out of it on 1 tick delay. Place a block of choice right in front of it. Next, we're going to swing back over here to the front hand side, and we're going to place a sticky piston facing up right in front of the bottom one. Place another one facing up right in front of that one, and that's going to be your entire double piston extension and the pullback for the block. So if we actually come over here, place a lever off of this block right here, and then flip it down, as you can see, it will pull it down and then pull it back, and then push it up, and it'll go back up. So if you want to test it out, place a block right on top of it, and then we'll go ahead and test it out. As you can see, it pulled it back, and then when we flip it up, it will extend back up, and right here is where your tree is going to be going. So actually, let's go ahead and plant our tree right now. So just remove this sticky piston for 1 second, place in a dirt block right here, and let's go ahead and get our tree out. So just place in your tree and go ahead and grow it up with some bone meal. It doesn't really matter what size the tree is as long as you have 2 blocks right here. And then let's go ahead and remove this and place our sticky piston back into place. So now when we flip down the lever, it'll pull the bottom part of the tree out and then pull it back. Now we're going to have to make it so we can actually get down there with an extra piston. So right here, we're going to come out of this redstone, and we're going to place a block right off the side of that torch, get a repeater out, and coming out of the block with the redstone, place in a repeater to the side. It should turn on. Then we're going to place a sticky piston right in front of that repeater. It will extend up. And then next up, just place your grass block right on top of it. So now when we flip down the lever, so now it should fully open up, and then we can go inside of our base. But right now we are not completely done. So let's go ahead and just flip up the lever one more time. And we can actually go ahead and remove this lever because now we're going to hook up the input and the way to get out. So for this next part, we're going to need our rails and our minecart with a hopper and also our minecart. So right off of this piston that is already extending, we're just going to place in a hopper. It doesn't really matter which way it faces. We're just going to be using that to collect the item once it's inside of it. So next up, coming out of this hopper, we're going to take out our blocks of choice, place it one down next to our hopper, and place a comparator coming out of it. So now when we throw an item in it, the comparator comes on, and if we take the item out, the comparator will go off. Next up, we're going to swing to this side, place 3 blocks in front of this redstone comparator. So 1, 2, and then underneath 3, break the middle block, and place in a piece of redstone like that. Then we're going to come over 2 blocks, 1, 2, placing in 2 repeaters coming out of this redstone. So 1, 2, place a piece of redstone right down here, and a block right in front of it. So now that will activate our door. So if I throw an item at this hopper, it'll pull it down, letting us in, and then when I take the item out, it will fully extend back up. So now we have to have our hopper with a minecart right above. So just place a block right above it, your rail, your minecart with a hopper, break it, and let it fall into place. Also, don't forget to take your rail out of the hopper because we will need it later. So let's go ahead and take that out. Next up, we're going to take out our grass blocks once again, or just dirt. Doesn't really matter. If you have grass around, it will make grass eventually. And just place that all the way around the minecart with a hopper. Now, this is where our piston and lever come into play, because now we have to push this block into our hopper. So let's come right here, send power to the piston, and it'll push the block right into your minecart with a hopper. And then go ahead and place your blocks here, and now it's completely hidden. So when I throw an item at it, it will go right through the block, activating the door. And then, of course, when we take the item out, it will re-extend. So now we have to make it so we can actually get out of our secret base once we're done. So now we're going to swing over here to this side, and right above this block where this one tick delay repeater is going into, we're going to place a block up, place our rail, place a minecart, break it, let it fall in place. Do the same exact thing you did with the minecart hopper, just place blocks going all the way around it. Then right off of this block, we're going to place our piston facing in towards the block, send power to it, and hide it up. Now just go ahead and take out your grass blocks and fill up the area so you can't see anything. But that's it, guys. You are 100% completely done. We just have to clean it up a little bit on the inside. So now when I throw my item right here, it'll open up the secret door. We can go ahead and drop inside of our secret base. Of course, we'll have to clean it up in here. Oh, and I forgot to put our staircase in. So before, when I told you to take out a staircase, the reason why we need the staircase is because it has to go right above this redstone torch. So this is where our staircase comes into place. We just have to put a transparent block above this redstone torch. So just place your staircase in like that, and now it won't send power to these pistons, and we can go ahead and clean up the rest of this area. Of course, you could change out your flooring to whatever color as well, but I'm just going to go ahead and make it all white concrete for my wall, like that. There we go. And you know what? Let's just take out a different color for flooring. I always use dark oak wood planks for my flooring, so let's go ahead and just change it out to some dark oak wood planks. There we go. And now all we have to do is just fill in the rest of this top area so we can't see any of the redstone. And I'm back. I just went ahead and cleaned up the area. So now when we go into our secret base right here, and then we take the item outside of this hopper, it should close up behind us. There we go. And then, of course, right here will be your secret base. You get to do whatever you want. It is very dark in here. So there we go. So this will be your secret base. You can do whatever you like down here. You can also bring it down more if you would like to. But when you're ready to leave, just come back here, throw one item inside the hopper. It will open it up, go right here, get inside your minecart, jump on out, and then go right here into your hopper, take the item out, and it will close up right behind you. But there you guys have it. That's how you build a very simple secret base underneath a tree inside of Minecraft. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace!